bully class last Wednesday where we released all bully energies, whether it was by our parents, bullied by ourselves, bullied by others, and the class was life-changing for, I'd say, most of us that were there. I did the meditation after, and it completely shifted me 100%. Like, I mean, it's like instead of Mike and Ike's, I want kale. Instead of, like all the nasty foods that I've been eating over the last year since I signed with Hay House, and I felt very judged, not by them, but by myself. And I've had to do something that I don't know how to do, which is write a book, and have a radio show, which I don't know how to do. I mean, for Pete's sake, I didn't even know that there was a cough button until 2 weeks ago in here. So I was coughing and swallowing my fluids in your ears for the last however long, almost a year. So anyway, my Wednesday night classes are going to be essential oils. I'm going to give you guys tools, very, very easy tools to tune yourself into that presence within. Tuning into that presence within gave Marla's son's girlfriend, I won't say her name, a clean bill of health. She is leukemia free. 100% gone. The doctors say, oh, we must have had an old blood sample. We must have had this. We must have had that. They're trying to come up with all of these reasons as to why she healed. And guess what, guys? It was God. It was God. And it was me. No, I'm just kidding. And for those of you that don't know, I was listening to some of the shows on the radio here, and I don't think that anybody really kind of knows who I am or what I am, because my book just came out and I was just kind of this random girl that popped up. But I'm actually also a medical intuitive. I'm an etheric surgeon. I am what else? Kind of like everything. Mostly I just say I'm a channel, because by saying I'm a channel, I can just pretty much, I could go up on stage with Gabrielle Bernstein and channel her higher self with her and me, and I could fill in her blanks. I could go up with Greg Braden. I could go with Joe Dispenza. I could go with anyone kind of combined, because I don't really have any set of beliefs other than the fact that we are that presence that lies within us. We are the us that we are trying to tune into, and that is my belief, and trying to get us connected with that. So Wednesday night, we're going to be starting with that series, and anybody who was part of that tragic day that made us into the country we are today, and I think a lot of us have banded together, but I think that for the most part, this fight over who God is destroying human beings, and we need to end that today. And what better day to do that but 9/11? I'm Christ. I'm the creator of this planet. I'm the creator of the soul that is you, alongside with the mother, Mary, not Mother Mary. That is a depiction of the true mother, along with Joseph, along with Noah. We are the Christed family. And we place a Christ ring around this room. We place protection around the dog so that she's not afraid. And we place a golden ring of protection around every individual that is listening to this today, whether you are for Christ, against Christ, whether you are Muslim, whether you're Jewish, Christian. Let's just remove all politics out of our spirituality right now. Let's remove all, this is right, that's right, you're right, I'm right, you're wrong. And let's just be presence right now. Let's just be human beings. We are a human being race. And yes, our minds have different beliefs. It's what makes us different from each other. However, a belief is not worth killing another person over. But you must have compassion rather than anger when you think of those who believed that they needed to kill in order to get to heaven. Place yourself in that situation. What if you were raised to believe that you're going to die in a bomb explosion to prove your love to a father that may never love you back? Imagine the pain that someone feels inside to have to live that existence. Every human being deals with their own inner struggle. Every human being deals with their own politics within. And all we want is love. That's all we want, and we want to know who we are. And we want to know where we're going after here. Because life is not eternal, at least not in the physical, not anymore. So what we'd like for you to do is to imagine that you're sitting on one of those little merry-go-rounds, the ones that the kids sit on, that little bars on the side, and the kids run around in a circle, and then you jump onto the little merry-go-round. What we'd like for you to do is imagine that you're sitting on one of those little playground merry-go-rounds right now. Say, I am now your name, September 11th, 2018. And I am centered. What we'd like for you to do is to imagine now that a white sphere of light is in the center of that little playground merry-go-round. And you are standing on it. This is a ball of compassion. You did not expect us to say, feel sorry for those that killed all those people, did you? We are not saying it's right either. But what does your anger do to your life? It only affects you and your family. So what we must do is begin to come together as a compassionate race of individuals and see each other's pains for what they are and know that everybody hurts and everybody lacks love because of the ego, because of the mind. And the fallen beings love when you're unsure. They love when you beg and pray and say, please, 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 God, please, God. Even please, 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 Jesus, please, Jesus, please, Jesus. This takes you into a state of desperation. Takes you down onto this merry-go-round that you're on right now, that we're about to lift you up off of. We call the lower planes the sandbox. And that is where you are right now. So we are going to begin to bring through energy from underneath that merry-go-round, and standing on that ball of light, say, I am now the me. You can say your name. That is 100% compassion. And you'll begin to sink into that white ball. And as you sink into that white ball, you feel your feet, your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, lower abdomen. When you hit your belly button, you shoot out compassion through your umbilicus to your Divine Mother. She sends back divine information, and you then shoot that out to your human mother, who then receives that compassion from the Divine Mother, unencumbered, unchanged, pure compassion. That then flows to the Divine Mother through her, boomerangs back to her, and it goes to her mother, and then her mother, and then her mother. 97,000 generations back. We are now giving Earth a compassion bath. As you continue to sink in, your abdomen filled with compassion. You're halfway into the ball. Your feet are still inside. Moves up through your heart. Your beating heart has a strand or a tube of energy that shoots straight to the Divine Father. Energy is shot back through. That's wisdom, knowledge. That then shoots out to your earthly father. But This is divine knowledge. This is the knowledge that you have without having to use your brain. This is the knowledge that just comes through automatically without thinking. Like the knowledge that we are running through this channel now. She's not thinking about what she's saying. She's just talking. If she were to judge, she would stop it. You all have me inside. You all have God inside. You all have what is running through this channel inside of you, and you can all connect to it. So sending this compassion-filled wisdom and knowledge and peace to your Divine Father. He fuses it, updates it, sends it back to you, flows through your heart, and it goes to your Father. It goes to his Father and Father's Father, all the way back. 64,000 generations. We hear some of you trying to do the math. We'll explain later. So understand and know as the energies come back to you and as you give knowledge, wisdom, and compassion to all the generations past, you sink into the white ball all the way through your throat, removing all slavery contracts, removing all of that which binds you to this earth. And we ask that your soul be resurrected. And if anyone is within their cocoon still, that they be broken free into a butterfly that is ready to fly. For you cannot be spirit and human at the same time. We made this very clear to the channel, that this teaching is wrong. You are not spirits and humans. You are either spirit or human. You have souls, but you must metamorphosize from a human to a spirit, and that is the 3D, 4D, 5D ascension process, and it requires compassion. You can't ascend with ego. You can't ascend with anger. So as this ball of compassion completely surrounds you, just feel what it feels like. Say, I am now in this ball of compassion. From above, you're going to see a music note. It's going to drop down into your white ball of compassion. That's your true essence. At this point, you may feel anxiety, you may feel a lot of friction within yourself because you are now in alignment with your true. It's before the I am. It's the I. It's the I, the one. The staccato is what we explained yesterday. Now what we'd like for you to do is to see as our hand, the hand of God, 1,000 feet above you, begins to draw you upward. Say, I am now the me that can see. I am now the me that is clairvoyant. This could be a parallel reality, could be the future, could be a past life. I am now the me that can see. And imagine above you a hand is pulling you up like a magnet, rising up through the first plane, the second, the third, fourth, leaving everything behind. Fifth, sixth. And this is where we're going to take a silent gong and hit your ball of compassion. And as we place force upon that now, your true note, your true symphony, your authentic fingerprint will be the only one that is allowed into your field. We'll count down from 10. And as we count down from 10 to 1, just imagine a slight tap on this ball, pushing you up, 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 a little higher, 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 towards God's hand. 10, 9, 8. All earthbound spirits, all entities, all imprints, anyone who's crossed anybody over using their tube of light, we now cleanse that tube of light as well as their etheric body and all bodies that they use to live this physical existence. Those are all sent up into a channel of light now, never to return. There we go. 7, 6, 5, 4,